Hi everybody, it's Lynn. Today I'm going to show you how I make these really simple bracelets. I have two made up just using completely different kinds of beads to show you how different they can all look. And then the one that we're going to finish up, I had these really pretty little shell beads, and I thought I'd like to use those to make a bracelet. So what I'm going to do is show you how I did each and every step so that you can be comfortable and make your own. Okay, I did wrapped loops on my shell, and the way I did that was I used 22 gauge wire. Okay, so I cut myself a piece that would accommodate one of these beads, and then about that far down I kink it, place my pliers like so, and then come up and over, turn my pliers up, and move this onto the back, just like that. So we have our loop right here. Then I take a pair of pliers and hold onto that loop and wrap the remaining wire there. And you just want to lay the wire down side by side to make it look as neat as you possibly can. Okay, when you get it where you want it, if it spreads out, just put your pliers through the loop like that down at the bottom and just gently squeeze up, and you'll put those wires next to each other. Then cut off the excess. Tuck the tail in if you need to so you don't get scratched. Put your little bead on, and we'll do the same thing on the other side. Grab it like so. I want to make them going in the same direction, so okay, like that. Bend it over, turn your pliers up, come over and around, turn your pliers around, take that onto the back. Okay, again, grab it with your pliers, take another pair of pliers and loop it. Okay, and again, just cut off the excess. Well, I'm trying to get as close as I can and tuck any tail down that could scratch you. Okay, now to do the little dangles that I have in between the beads on a jump ring, I'm going to show you how I do that. I have 4mm bicones here on a head pin, a ball head pin. Okay, so what I do is I take my round nose pliers and put it down against the stone, bend it over just like we did the other, loop, turn it around like that. I hope y'all can see that. And then up and over, turn your pliers and take it to the back. Now the way I do this when I'm doing several of these is I'll do one step on a few and then go back and finish them. So over, turn pliers, over and around, turn pliers, take it to the back. The reason I do it this way is because then I'm not picking up and putting down my pliers constantly. If you do it this way, you can do it in steps and only have to pick up your tools, just the one time. Okay. And what I've done is I've put 6 in between each of my shell beads. Once again, grab it, kink it to the side, turn your pliers up, come up and over, turn your pliers around and go to the back. Last one, kink it over, turn your pliers, come up and over, Turn your pliers once more and take it to the back. Okay, now once I've done that, I take my pliers and grab it by the loop, take my other excuse me, my other pliers and wrap. And I pick up the next one and do the same thing. And I do this all the way through the number that I want done, just because, like I said, I'm not constantly changing my tools in my hand. By doing all the steps at once, you pick your pliers up once and then you know, do everything that you need to do. Well, you certainly don't have to do it this way. If it's not within your comfort zone, I understand. We all find our ways that make something easier, simpler, you know, however we're comfortable handling these things. Okay, we're almost done. Last one. Okay, now take my cutters and cut the excess off of each one. I also, when I'm doing something like this and I don't know how many beads I need to make it to the length I want it, I will put them together as I'm going. That way, you know, you don't have, I mean, you know how many you need. You don't wrap extra ones that you don't need and waste your materials. Also wanted to show you, I'm using these twisted jump rings. Anytime I do a project where the jump rings are really seen, I like to use a decorative jump ring. I just do. I mean, you know, you use what you like. That's the whole point of making your jewelry, is you get exactly what you want. I will tell you, these twisted jump rings are something else to find where they're split. You just don't see it, which I also like. Okay, so I'm going to open that up. I'm going to put 3 of these on. I'm going to put my bracelet on. Then I'm going to put the other 3. And then another bead. And on this particular bracelet, I do have them all going the same way, so I want to make sure that I put them all the same way, the same direction. And then close that jump ring real good. Okay. Now these are going to twist and turn if you have beads that are, you know, coated on one side, not on the other. Obviously, it's going to twist and turn. But what you can do now is measure, and we have a 7-inch bracelet, which is what I wanted. It's going to be a little bit longer than 7 though, because I'm going to put 2 jump rings on the end where the bar goes, just so that it's easy to get it through the loop. Okay, so open him, put this guy on, close, put your bracelet on, then close him, then go to your end jump ring and open it and put your bar on. And obviously you can use whatever kind of clasp you want. A lot of people really like the toggle clasp, so I use it quite a bit on bracelets because it's something easy, you know, if I don't have magnets that work for what I'm doing. And here we go. We have 3 different bracelets using literally the same technique, basically the same products, just switching out these beads. So if you enjoyed this video, try to make one for yourself. you don't have to have the twisted jump rings. You don't have to use any specific kind of bead to do this. You could do it with round beads. I mean, you could do it with anything you wanted to. But anyway, I did want to show you guys that. And if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you become one and ring that bell, and it'll notify you when I upload new material. All right, you guys, I hope you're all doing great. Remember, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.